Welcome back. It's 9:17 a.m. in the morning of 16th of May 2025. The weekend is upon us and we're loving it because the fact that the rains are coming and coming really down strongly gives us this joy and happiness, but with a wink a little bit because again, the meteorologists have stated that we should expect some, flooding this period. So by and large, beyond being excited about the weather being cool and the rains coming in, we should also look at for our surroundings, our environment. Very important. All right. So women, very important. There's a bill right now at the National Assembly, and it's about special seats for women because of how special they are. But how far has that bill gone, and how important is it? We have with us Blessing Michael, Chairperson, League of Women Voters of Nigeria in Kebbi State Chapter, joining us via Zoom this morning. Good to have you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much, madam, for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell us, how important really is this bill? What does this bill seek to achieve?
I would say this bill seeks to achieve a lot, especially concerning the women. You know, for a very long time, women have been sidelined, or I would say women have been underrepresented in the parliament, even in governance, women have been underrepresented. So I would say this bill will achieve a lot. One, especially in the place of the economic, in the place of the economic, as in the economic aspect of it. You know, most women don't want to come out to contest any position because of lack of funds. But with this bill will help in that regard, because it is going to be all the parties that are coming to contest. You must bring out a woman from your party to contest. So that exactly has helped in the place of the fund and the economic part of it.
But why do you think that women require a special seat in order for them to be able to do these things that you mentioned?
You know, I would say, you know, women, we are just like in both the Christian and Islamic religion. Women are being described as the weaker vessel. You know, women, we don't have that courage that you come out the way men come and hustle to get that seed, no matter what it will cost. Men will stay down at sometimes. Men will be at the meeting from 9 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the next morning. No woman can withstand that. We know normally the saying that what a man can do, a woman can do better. I don't believe in that, because when it comes to governance, women are underrepresented. So that bill will really help women a lot. It will help women. That is what we are just saying.
Don't you think it is an admittance of weakness for the women if they come out asking for these things? I mean, if you look at the numbers, more women actually come out to vote than men, and in terms of the numbers. But I'm wondering, don't you think that harnessing your numbers would do you well rather than asking for these things? Because every time we hear 35% affirmative, it doesn't really never happen under any government. We hear of special, now we're hearing special seats. We hear of, now in fact the Senate has just 4 women. The House of Reps, I think it's around 17 or so. So I tend to be a little bit angry of the fact that women are high in number in terms of number of registered voters, and they're not using their numbers to get these things done. Why are they asking? Why don't you just get it? You know, you have the numbers, then just do it.
Yes, I believe yes, we have the number. We have the number, just like you said. But you know, if you look at it the way it is, you see that the men mostly, I would say, why women don't get it. Why we don't get it. We don't get that number that we deserve. You know, men, I wouldn't use the word manipulative, and I wouldn't use the word inducement, but men can go extra mile to get what they want. Men can go extra mile to get what they want. And we women, just like, you know, we are not weak And that we are not, is not that we are weak, but we are very soft-minded. So that's in the culture, because it has been our culture here, both in the religious and the traditional way, that the women can't lead. So that thing has gotten into the women's head. Even those that will vote for their fellow women think that no, we shouldn't vote for our own women. So this bill will help a lot. That is why we are seeking for this bill to be into law. Thank you.
All right. So, where is this bill now? What level is it? Do you think it will see the light of day?
We hope so. It will see the light of the day. The bill is it has passed the second reading. We are just waiting for the day that is going to be for public hearing, and we pray that with our campaign, that is what we are campaigning here from all over Nigeria. We are campaigning word to word, house to house. In fact, this campaign, we are campaigning that women should come out and support this bill. Even traditional leaders, religious leaders, stakeholders who matters a lot should come out and support this bill and say, yes, if it's true, these women, they need. We are not asking for much. We are just asking for 74 seats across the 36 states that we have in Nigeria. So you can see it's not as if we are asking for more. We are not competing with men. We just want that gap should be filled, because there is a lot, the gap has been created already. We want more women there. You can imagine we have 300 and something House of Representative members. Well, we just have just 7. You said it yourself, 17, which is like, let me just say like 5, maybe 4 to 5%. You can look at the Senate. So we are not asking for more. It's just for 74 seats that we are looking for across the 36 states, including Abuja.
So, beyond that particular line of provision, are there other provisions within the bill that is not made known to the public? You're asking for 74, both the National Assembly, both the reps and the Senate, 74 in total. What are other things in that bill that is not known yet to the public that you feel that the public should know about?
What people don't know about that bill is categorically talking about the 74, the 74 seats we are talking about, is that if, from example, if APC, PDP, SDP, any party, that special seat will be there. You will fill in a woman there. A woman is going to contest with her fellow woman, not a man. And she's going to contest with her fellow woman. And with that, any party that does not fill in a woman, definitely that party, is going to have problem with INEC, not us. Is going to have problem with INEC. So that bill, I would say, the bill. Let's just wait for the public hearing. You get to know more about the bill.
Well, so how do you intend to achieve it? Because are you going to speak to all political parties? Because if APC says, okay, we want to give you 35%, it might not be the same for PDP, it might not be the same for SDP or even Labour Party. So how are you looking to harmonize these thoughts in order to, entrench it further?
Don't get you.
No, I'm saying that how do you intend to, entrench it across political parties? If political party A says we could give 35%, another political party may say they don't, they're not giving that amount of percentage. And we have also seen women not coming out, to participate in the political process, more like bringing themselves out, to be voted for across board. That's the reason why we have those numbers. I mean, if we have more women who have come out in different places, to mobilize them, to come out to say, look, there is a certain number, a special status for women in the National Assembly, then we can start thinking about this. Women across board are seen not to be interested in politics because they feel politics is a dirty game. Do you think that the women group will be able to harmonize and even engage women to be out so that they can be interested in politics first before you have that number you're asking for, which is 74 across board?
Let me say this. This bill is not just a bill that you just, this bill is not just a bill that you just, after it has been passed into law and you think it will just be there. No, this bill is going to help a lot. How is it going to help? When you hear, especially the women, when you heard that this bill has been passed, so many women will be encouraged to come out. Because I will tell you, I have sat down with a woman who contested for a Senate seat from the southeast. She told me how she went from talking to Godfather to party members. They were just chopping her money. In fact, to the extent that she got discouraged, she felt that she couldn't compete with this man. So this bill is going to help. It's going to give women more courage. There's nothing like women are not going to come out. They are going to come out, and you'll be surprised with the way women will come out and start competing. It is just because they don't have that courage. When you don't have that courage, and men are going to support you. We make things happen for men. So this time around, we are asking men to make things happen for us, we the women. That is what, and I'm telling you, this thing is going well, because with this campaign, as we don't even have problem in the southern part of the country. Maybe where we should have problems should be in the northern part of the country. And while now in the northern country, with the way things are going, with the trend now, women are getting wiser and wiser and getting to know what is politics. And when we say we want women in the parliament and government, we are talking about women who have integrity, who know what they are doing, not just anyhow women. No, that is not what we are campaigning for. And I'm telling you, if only this bill can be passed into law, I'm telling you, women will surprise men. In fact, we have seen where women do better than men with their offices. So we pray that more women will come, and we know things will get better, inshallah.
So what's your strategy for mobilizing them? If eventually this bill is passed, what's your strategy for mobilizing them? Because down south, you barely see women come out, to even participate in the process, to bring themselves out to be voted for. I mean, it's rare. The last gubernatorial elections, it was just one woman out of the 17 political parties that we had, and I could tell you the numbers, across board, for different elections, even the local government elections, you barely see women, bring themselves out, in fact, to come out to participate. So you would wonder really whether if this bill scales through, would it in any way inspire them to come out? Is it the idea, or wouldn't it be better that this advocacy starts now, to engage women, to also try to inculcate men into the fact that sometimes these things are important for our development?
Yes, just like the strategy we are using even the men, because we still have a he for she who always believe for she. So we are using, our strategy will be, we are using, we use our traditional leaders, our religious leaders. They will tell us the importance of women being in governance. So just like we have men who are willing, who is sponsoring this bill now in the House of Representatives is the deputy speaker. You can just imagine. It's a he for she. He knows the concerns. He knows what women are passing through. He understands the feelings of women. He understands their pain. He's a man, and he's the one seeking for this bill. So you can just imagine, we have so many men there who are willing to support women, women that matters, women that have that integrity, women that can do things in a way that people will imagine. Women, just like women, we are multipliers. We always multiply. So I bet you that by the grace of God, women are going to come out in their numbers to seek for votes from their fellow women, even from the men's polls.
And another barrier that a lot of people will look at is the culture and tradition. The African culture really somewhat doesn't support that. I mean, when you talk about women, they say, oh, women are meant for the kitchen. They're meant to take care of the home, and you would rarely also think that men would accept that their wives go into politics, given that what they hear about politics, being a dirty game. How much of these, engagement would involve men? Because I can imagine a man who's got a wife who's going for meetings in the middle of the night.
I will just give example with few women that we have in our country, Nigeria, who have excelled in their various places of work. People like Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, you have seen the way she has, with the support of her husband, you have seen the way she has excelled. And we have our late NAFDAC boss, our late NAFDAC boss. You see the way she excelled. Her husband was very supportive. He was supporting her all through. And we have this other woman, our former Minister of Education. So we have women that will use and give example of how they excel in their various workplace without any negative scenario around them. So we hope, and we know that even with the traditional, with the culture that we have now, and with the culture, if you look at it, the culture is fading away gradually. Not that it's fading away in a negative side, but in a positive side. That people have already wake up from their slumber. They understand that women can do this, they can do it. And you can just imagine a woman will wake up early, a married woman will wake up early in the morning from 5 a.m. She's working, she's doing this at the same time. She's taking care of her children, taking care of the husband, taking care of the home. And maybe she still has an office to go to. She will still go to that office, do perfectly well in that office, comes back home and continue. So why not? So just all we are seeking and praying for is that for the men, our men should give us that little opportunity. Let them give us that chance. We are not, just like we said, we are not competing with them. We just want our voice to be heard. Let people know that these women need to be heard in the society.
Blessing Michael, many thanks. We truly appreciate your insight and good luck with this particular bill.
Thank you.
See Nature TV. News in your pocket.